Hey guys, Santosh here. I am back, and I think by now you guys would have guessed what this video is about. Yes, in this video I am going to show a classic 350 being customized into a cruiser or a chopper. Well, yeah, this is how the bike looked when we started this project. This is a stock classic 350. I think only a Goldie exhaust and bar and mirror was added to the bike. Apart from that, from all the sides, all the angles, all the profiles of the bike is in completely stock condition. Nothing had been changed in the bike. So just a few pictures of the bike, because I couldn't take a video of the bike in the stock condition because I was busy with my personal work and official work, and we had to send out the bike immediately because of a tight time schedule that was put up for this project. And in order to get that chopper feel, the back end had to be lowered. So this was sent out to the tinkering guy who mocked up the bike with the rear mudguard, and the rear mudguard area being changed. Here you can see that the rear profile of the bike is completely modified. The height of the bike is lowered by having a lower profile of the tire. The design is mocked up, and we had to run through different iterations to come to a conclusion, and we had to mock up to see how the bike looks, because mocking up always adds to more idea. The basic idea was simple. It was to paint the bike in matte black and only the engine in glossy black. The parts have arrived from the painter, and we have just started to unwrap and just mounted the engine onto the chassis, and we will be mounting the wheels to understand how the bike profile looks. Yes, the bike profile looks amazing. We feel that we have got that chopper profile into the bike. We'll just continue assembling, and after 6 hours of burning midnight oil, almost all the parts are assembled. You can see the tank is assembled, the handlebar is assembled, the frame, mudguard, the toolbox, everything is assembled into the bike. The seats are custom made for this bike. The rear seats are also custom made, and the bike is almost assembled. And yeah, only the odo was left. The odo is fixed to the bike, and we are just having a look around the bike to see how the bike looks. We think we need to tweak a little bit more here and there to get the bike, to give the bike that complete look that we are looking for. We also had a test run. The bike looks and runs amazing, except for a little bit of tappet noise that we are going to work on now. And yeah, we also need to do a slight modifications, because when the bike hits on the water on the road, it just sprays to our back, so that part has to be addressed too. Yeah, the bike is back into the garage now. We will be working on a few more. We are working on the tappet noise now. The tappet is tuned. The noise is almost reduced. There will be a little bit of noise. Yeah, my lens was completely filled with oil, the oil spraying from the head area. And let me just take you to the bike in its open condition and tell about the improvements that we thought of in the second stage. So the handlebar needed a little bit of modification. We wanted to reduce and give it a more curvy feel. So we have sent it to lathe shop to cut to 2 inches, and we have put up a mock-up handlebar here. And this is the plate I was talking about that is mounted. Now the water doesn't spray onto our back. The plate holds the water down, and these are the tail lamps, as well as the parking light is integrated into it. Amazing little indicators. You can see that the bike is completely lowered from the rear end. The tire profile is completely different. This is a 15-inch wheel, guys, and to fix this 15-inch wheel, there was a lot of thought gone into it, whether we have to go for a different swing arm, but we stuck to the stock swing arm. And you can see that at this portion, the thickness of the swing arm is beaten down so that the tire does not hit the swing arm. I hope you can see I switched on the flashlight so that you guys can see that the thickness of the swing arm is beaten. So this is an old technique done to reduce the gauge of the swing arm. So you basically hit the metal and bang the metal to reduce the thickness of the swing arm. You have to be very careful while hitting, because you don't want the metal to become brittle, or else it will just snap when you're riding, guys. So this has to be done by an expert, and you have to take extra care when you're working on a swing arm, because that is the main portion of the bike. So finally, after a lot of hard work, I present you Royal Enfield Classic 350 modified. It's just turned out to be a stunner, guys. It's a head turner. People can't just leave without having a second look. So let me just take you through the bike, and let me explain you the modifications in detail. Now here you can see that the front mudguard is completely modified. The mudguard stays, and the mudguard mounts on the shocks have been completely removed, and we have modified it to hold this modified mudguard. Yes, this is a stock 350 classic forks, guys. It is completely modified. These tail lights are amazing, guys. These small tweakies are just beautiful. Here you can see that we have added the 4 gate ears, and the chrome has been painted into black. This was taken up in the second stage. The engine looks amazing. Entire bike is painted in matte black, and yeah, the rear seat holder was added later because we felt that when you rev the rear person tends to go back, so this just holds you and gives you that extra safety. This plate was added to avoid water being sprayed to the person sitting at the back. We have added additional tail lamp onto the number plate there. This is an off-roading silencer fixed to the bike. This was done up. We have added glass wool into the bike completely, and the bike is just amazing, guys. I have stopped at the petrol pump to fill fuel, and it looks completely stunning. Yes, the front tire is 3.5 into 90. This is basically a rear tire of a Bullet. We have fixed it to the front, and you can see that the hub is also painted into chrome, and yeah, the rear tire profile is 140 into 15 into 90. So the bike is completely into a chopper mode now. As I was saying, the handlebar was modified. The area that I am showing, we have cut 1.5 inches at both the ends to give that curvy feel. The bike handlebar now has that curve. Earlier it was a wide handlebar, which we are feeling is not that comfortable. We have fixed a new odo, new amp meter, and yes, Lord Ganesha for the safety of the bike. Yes, guys, sorry for the bad light. I was at the petrol pump, he switched off the light, and yeah, I wanted to take a video of the bike at the dark to see how it looks. It just looks amazing. We have left the wheels in chrome to add an appeal to the bike. We did not want to paint the wheels in black, or else we would have lost the charm. The bike just looks stunning in its current posture, guys. Just look at it. This is a pic just to give you a look at the bike. Isn't she just beautiful? I can't just stop looking at her. Well, let me just present the main team behind this bike. The man at extreme right, Chief Praveen, my good friend, who's the owner of the bike, who came up with this crazy idea about customizing this bike. The man in between, Madi, who's a good friend. He's an awesome guy. He was the main person behind customization of this bike. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Till then, see you soon in the next vlog.